joined just now. Martin, great to have you with us.
Yeah.
I loved Manhunt. I loved the whole Clunes. It was such a brilliant... so it was two series of it, wasn't it? But based on true stories.
Oh, yeah, from Colin, yeah.
So with this, you went back, and this is kind of obviously about county lines, isn't it? But the whole thing is fictional.
It is a fiction, but all the machinations of the county lines are real. I mean, that's how it happens.
Yeah, you went into the research of it.
Yeah,
you went behind it.
It's really scary. I mean, it's massive. It's endemic and unstoppable, and it's constantly looking for new markets. And it has a disposable workforce, you know.
So where did it... So what's the premise of the story?
So the premise is I play Nathan, who's a single-parent farmer with his teenage son, played by Louis Ashbourne Serkis.
Who's incredible, by the way.
He's amazing.
He's so good.
He's really good, and he's really charming too. Very well parented.
It's in the blood.
It's in the blood. Yeah, I guess it is. But no, he's really good in it. So he gets hooked up. I think there's a misconception that I sort of subscribe to, that young men get attracted to the glamour of crime or something like that. But they don't. They get tricked into it.
Yeah. It's like bullying, isn't it, as well?
It is. And then once they're in, it's terrifying.
Well, that line there, just look after it for a week.
It's only weed.
Yeah, just a bit of weed, yeah. So that's kind of it's sort of because farming is about land and boundaries and borders and this sort of encroachment and how to deal with it, plus the fact of how to deal with a teenage boy. You know, that's kind of hard.
Yeah.
As a single parent.
As a single parent, yeah. And with the constant pressures of the farm, farming keeps coming. You know, you have to keep going.
And also, you're working with your lovely wife as well,
I am working
Philippa.
with my trophy bride.
And how is that working with each other all the time?
It's fine. It's how we
You
met.
don't mind it?
We don't do the same thing, so there's no...
Never see her?
Otherwise, I wouldn't see her, yeah.
What show did you meet on?
It was a film called Staggered.
Yeah.
That came out years ago.
Well, if you never see her, how did you get with her then?
What? Never see her?
If you never see her on these shows and you work on different departments, how did you... Oh, OK.
What?
Okay. Nothing.
But when you get home and you have dinner, are you just always talking about that day and the shoot and so forth, or do you just park it and then talk about Shire horses?
Well, sort of, yeah. I mean, we've got so many other shared issues in our life. Parenting, the farm, the animals.
Yeah.
How is the farm?
The farm's great.
Doing all right.
Well, it's very muddy.
What have you got on the farm at the moment? What animals?
At the moment, we've got 7 horses, handful of cattle, 5 dogs, 2 cats, 9 hens.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I loved in my notes it said you said it's basically just a rubbish stew.
Yeah, just a rubbish stew.
But you harvest hay, don't you?
So we make, you see those giant black bales in the fields?
Yes.
So they're not much use to the equestrian community because they're too big. They'll have gone off by the time you finish them. So nobody makes small bales anymore, except us.
So you do a small bale?
We make small bales for the equestrian community.
And is that the basis of the farm?
That is at the moment, and I'm going to tickle the beef up a bit. Can I say that?
I mean, you have.
It's done.
I think we could take it any way it's meant, I suppose.
Yes.
Who doesn't mind tickling some beef?
No, but I do like producing beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What got you into farming in the first place?
Well, we bought a farm. That was.
That would do it.
Once you jump off a cliff, all you can do is fall. We'd always wanted a field for a pony for our daughter Emily, and one never came up. And then suddenly, 130 acres came up, which wasn't quite what we were looking for. But it just felt like, well, you've got to do. If you don't do something, you have a grass problem.
Yeah.
It'll all go wild. So we started. We had loads of sheep. They're annoying.
What's the most annoying thing about farming sheep?
Lambs are nice.
Yeah.
They're fun and they play, and then they grow into sheep. They're charmless. And they die for a pastime.
Oh, God.
Oh,
they anything going. I had a ram once who just leant up against the fence like that and went, I'm going to die now. And that's where he was. That's where I found him, leant up against the fence, dead.
Oh.
Idiot.
But it's hard work. People don't realise how hard. I worked on a farm for 2 weeks. Hardest thing in my life. It's so tough.
Yeah.
But what's great is the fact that you're playing a farmer, but you are a farmer, so you can do, I suppose you can do the tractors.
Yes.
You can do everything.
Yeah.
So it works.
Well, that was sort of part of the conception.
You have been quite jammy in all the parts that you've got, haven't you, though? You've had such a lovely life, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, and a trophy bride. And a wonderful daughter, yeah.
Can you tell us about the show with Neil Morrisey? It's a travel show, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I haven't seen any of it.
Another jammy job.
Another jammy job, yeah.
Yeah, travelling around France eating, by the sound.
Eating.
With your best mate?
We went up the Pyrenees. We went fishing for tuna in Biarritz. We ate in Michelin-starred restaurants. We rode Camargue horses.
Is this all set in the southwest of France? Isn't it?
Southwest of France, because that's where Neil has a place. That's where he goes when he's not working. And it was just really nice hanging out with him like two idiots trying to make each other laugh like we always used to. Yeah, it was nice. It was a bit tiresome having to make a programme, to be honest. But there you go, them are the breaks.
Just wanted to be left on your own.
Yeah, just yakety yak.
Can't I just be jammy in like without the cameras?
Yeah.
Well, you've also written a book about animals as well. What's that called?
That's called Meetings with Remarkable Animals, yes. That's
lovely.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice.
Did you enjoy writing it?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Like the process?
Because there's so much research about amazing animals that have done amazing things, like mind-detecting rats, the rubble dogs who went through 9/11, the guide dog who helped people down the stairs of the North Tower. There's a really... there's a little piece of a dying soldier in the First World War in the trenches writing a note. And he's saying, God bless Mary and the kids. And then a pigeon, that's a carrier pigeon that's damaged lands near him. And he writes, we make a right old pair. I got one leg, he's got one wing. Still, I'll hold him tight and we'll go on together. God bless.
Oh. I'm buying it now.
Martin.
Thank you, Martin.
Out there is 19th of January, 9 p.m. on ITV1 and ITVX. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every single day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the morning.